Alright guys, Supreme Kami here. So it's been a week since the version 3.2 is so I have done my grinding as far as the fuel energy. So how many do I have? I have 19.4k, so I have that much. And let me just tell you right now, if you want to upgrade all 7 of the statue, that is only a fraction. You're gonna need a total of 89,600 to upgrade literally every single one of them. So let's kind of quickly go over as far as right now, week 1. If you guys have done your grindings already, that's obviously more power to you. But if you guys are starting out, you want to know what are the ones to grind, let's kind of talk about it. So this one is going to be the first one that you would probably get into. So this one should be the basket, I recall correctly. So let's see which one you want to upgrade. So this one, the Astral Monument Resurrection, I think this one is definitely a must, because this one I'm pretty sure allows you to activate the ones that you're not unable, like the one that you cannot open yet. So I mean, we have to have that one. And then up next we have this one. This one is able to unlock the Seal the Monument. This one is of course a needed one, so we will unlock these two as well. Alright. Other than that, the other ones are not really needed. No. Unlock display to this one I don't really think is a big deal. It's more when you click on your mini map, right? I think it shows more, but I think there's a better one later on, which is why we'll save up for that, because this one is quite expensive. Like, we're looking at the last tier already, so no, this is gonna be the one that we will skip for this monument. For the next monument is the heart. So this one you can say you could technically skip it as well. This one's not really needed. This one allows you to unlock the Arcane Passage, so it's essentially these little teleport location on these right here. These are actually quite good because you can actually just teleport to them, and then you guys can see there are a lot of area to explore. So if you do want to have the luxury of being able to teleport to any of these, by all means go for that. But other than that, I mean, like, I don't really see, I would just rather save my few energy until like the last minute when I know I don't need it anymore, and like after I upgrade a big thing. So I feel like heart is probably something you can skip. There's not any other things on here that I would suggest upgrading for this instance. Like, these are all nice to have, right? Additional damage on this area, but they're not anything that's immediate. So this one's gonna be a skip. Up next, we are just a little bit further up top. So this one is the neck statue. So let's see, are there anything worth upgrading in this one? I think last time I checked, and there isn't. This is simply getting more additional damage, additional damage. Though this one is a hot skip. This one is definitely something after you upgraded the one that are more important, then you go back into working on it. This one have a chance to instantly defeat an enemy. Guess what? If you have Zeke, guess what? That stops it. So this one may not be the first priority. So the statue neck, we're gonna skip this one as well. Up next, we are here. So this one is a statue root. So this one, I want to say you want to upgrade to at least level 3. Because level 2 gives you displays the monster on the view. So this one is essentially going to display like the little mini bosses. So this one is kind of important. This one is really important as well because you are unlocking the chests that, you know, shock you when you get close to them. So this one is definitely an important one as well. The other one are not actually necessary, right? So level 3 is the one that you will need on here. And next, we are just a little bit further. So we have the statue horn. This one this one will be an expensive one. This one is going to be the one that I would suggest upgrading to max out if possible. It's not really looking at that. This one is cool to have. This one is one of those floating spring. Once you run into them, they immediately unlock. So you do not need to hit them with your bolt weapon. So this one is neat, actually pretty good. It's a time saver. But the level 6 one is the one that actually is important, because this one is going to display all the Azure chests around the Astral Monument. So if you do have all the monument activated, it's pretty much going to show up every chest. So how that actually looks like, let me just kind of give you a quick example. So essentially here it looks like if you do have to activate it, so you guys can see that my mini map is really small and I am able to see all the chests on my map. So this one is a neat one to have. So level 6 for the statue horn is actually going to be a recommended if possible. If you guys do have the fundings for it, definitely do go for it early on in the game. Up next, we are at the statue tail. This one I want to say is a complete skip as well. So this one is gonna increase the selling price when you are selling things at the pawn shop. So when you're selling things at a pawn shop, it's gonna give you the Dominions coins, so that is in return to exchange for a lot of goodies, right? I think the more noticeable one is to complete the side quest. You need to buy the tail, so you would in return need a lot of the Dominions. But at the same time, if you are planning to unlock the Azure Dragon, you can definitely complete it or get the whole dragon within different means besides completing the side quests. So I feel like this one, if you do prioritize getting the Azure Dragon Smart Servant as a priority, do upgrade this one to max out so you guys are not losing out on any values when you guys are selling things. But if you are able to complete it by opening chests, by beating the weak or just the boss, you can obtain 20 of the Azure Dragon's Smart Servant's fragment. Then that means I think it's a lot more easier, because you're not really putting yourself into that stress mode like, oh, I gotta complete this by like, I don't know, like as soon as possible. So this one, definitely do upgrade it when you guys can. But as far as what I think for myself, I'm not gonna be prioritizing this one, because I don't really deem this one as something that's, you know, immediate needs. All right, and this takes us to the last one. So this one is more on like a remote location, so it was a little bit hard to get to the spot ready, but here's the last one. So let's see what to upgrade. This one is honestly another one that you should upgrade to max. It's kind of recommended, honestly. I think the third one is, I think it's just the fourth one. Yeah, the fourth one actually does unlock the Azure chest. So I want to say this one is, you know, quite important as well, because you are unlocking the chest. I think it's more in a way they're not in that bubble anymore, so I think that's the context of that. But level 6 is actually important, and this one kind of ties into you submitting things to get your like submitting things to the pawn shop, or just completing a lot of those side quests, the side mission, because this one actually does display the resources. So this is kind of important. So like I said again, if you guys do prioritize getting a lot of those Dominion coins, getting like completing a lot of those side missions and whatnot, so this one, the statue room and then the statue tail, level 6 may be something you want to prioritize early game on. So you guys are looking at a very hefty investment. So I think by the time around, I should have at least like a good gauge of like how many of the free energy you guys are needing. I'll probably tally that already, but other than that, that's pretty much what I have for you guys. So there's going to be a lot of grindings, but I know it's been a week already, so I'm assuming a lot of people have completed most of them already. But other than that, that's pretty much my recommendation as far as what statue level you guys should be upgrading for all 7 of the statue over here. And then I'll be catching you guys up on the next one.